Yeah. Wow, it feels funny. This is the first one of the new year. We back, y'all. Yeah. What's going on? In case you don't know, in case you ain't realized, look at that. Yeah, it's a new setup, Reallionaires Podcast. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. Tired.
Yeah, I know. So one of the brothers in here, shout out to MJB, you know. He doing what he gotta do. Salute to him. But Happy New Year's to y'all for let me get into the introduction. So to my left we got
ready, man. Slim, aka Slim the Announcer, aka the Voice of Reason.
And we're sitting to the other side because they between us. It's the real, aka the old head that loves head. So tonight's topic, we just gonna do some random shit talking.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wrote down some shit because it usually starts from the since you've been gone, but that's usually like 3 or 4.
Right.
Nigga, we got about a good 8. So before we start though, I want to ask you a question. And this is a serious question.
Okay.
How long into the new year do you say Happy New Year? Like seriously, I'm still saying this shit to people.
You know what? It's true. People I haven't seen since the New Year. Like, hey, Happy New Year. I'm like, man, that shit over.
This is what I'm saying.
If I ain't see you within the New Year, I probably ain't want to see you. So I'm not even happy to say Happy New Year.
Right. I was asking around and I heard the 3rd.
I was hoping that our interactions probably stopped in 2024, which is probably why I haven't seen
you wasn't hoping that well because you ain't do nothing to stop it.
No, not all. I'm saying the people that seen recently, like, Happy New Year. I didn't want to see you.
I got a new thing that I'm doing with social media now, though.
What's that?
I'm not arguing. I'm not explaining. I'm just blocking.
I didn't get to an argument, but I had a whole bunch of people coming at me over a Brawny post.
Because you enjoy those type of engagements.
To a certain extent.
You do.
No, my thing is this, man. It's like, why y'all so bothered by somebody who like they defend LeBron and them, like his family, like as if they gonna hit him up like, yo, good job, bro, defending me on Instagram. I saw that. Like, they're never gonna hit you. You're not gonna be the adopted brother,
right?
Like Bronny's not gonna be your little brother tomorrow because you defended him on Instagram. Like, stop.
Because those are people who live through other people.
I get it, but it's like, listen, I can understand a fan. Like, you a fan of a player, I get it,
right?
But when you like obsessed with a player where nobody can say nothing about this player, like that becomes a little scary.
You was like that with Kobe for a minute.
I was not like that with Kobe. I can say what Kobe does wrong. You
know, I meant to talk about this with you before.
What?
You know, Kobe did some bullshit to one of his teammates, right?
What? Kobe did a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, I don't remember the dude because I had an edible. But I remember the story. Dude said Kobe didn't speak to him.
Smush Parker.
Who?
Smush Parker.
For 2 years.
He's from out here. I know Smush. I know Smush personally. That's my guy.
And told him you don't have enough accolades to speak to me.
Yeah, I heard the story.
Who the fuck? Yo.
He hasn't. I heard the story.
That's disrespectful, bro.
Smush is my guy.
That's disrespectful. Shame on you, Smush. Well, no, not shame on you. And we can't say shame on Kobe because, I don't feel like all of that, even though they've been saying his death was a political thing.
No.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of stupid shit. So we got a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit has happened since we've been gone. Because last show we did was what? Right after Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't even do like a New Year's show.
Yeah, so happy New Year.
No, we did.
No, we haven't been here yet. We ain't been here, Math. We been here yet?
Yeah. We've been in 2025.
Nah.
We did 2 weeks ago.
Bro.
We did a show on 25.
You sure? All right, I'm going to go back and check.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so.
First week of the New Year, we did a show.
All right, we're going to find out. Here we go. So, the first one we'll talk about. Twitch wife is a bitch. So, we're going back a little bit. It came out. She wrote a book.
Twitch the dancer?
Twitch the dancer that killed himself.
Mm-hmm.
His wife wrote a book. And in the book, she mentions, and then this is what upset his family. She went on TV and did an interview, and she talked about how she found out about his secrets and his demons after he died. Supposedly, she found all this drug paraphernalia and all this other shit. So she tried to make it sound like he killed himself because of his addictions. But now, mind you, when this man died and they did the autopsy, there was no alcohol, no blood in his system. So the family got mad and the family started exposing. Now, it bothered me because it just reinforced my feeling that, and it may sound racist, but stay within your own race. You know what I mean? Because she's doing it because she's pushing her book.
Right.
Which is fake gorilla tears and all types of shit.
Which is absolutely sad.
Right.
Push your book and using your deceased husband's death to push your book. That's horrible.
Yeah, like that's despicable.
Anybody, any man that kills himself and he's married, I'm going to always assume he killed himself because his wife.
She just pushed him to that point.
Yeah, like I'm always going to assume that, but that's horrible, man.
Yo, that's
even
crazy,
if it's true or not. Even if he does, was on
keep
drugs,
that shit to yourself.
Keep that shit to expose that now that he's gone. Like that's crazy.
That's what happens when you live in an era where everything got to make it to somewhere.
Right. Everything is about likes and pushing whatever,
Right. Like speaking of that shit. So Monday, I was in a poetry slam at Yale.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Team Dream Free. That was the name of the team I was on. But one of the teams, like, no one had bad poetry.
Okay.
But one of the teams read every poem they did.
Oh yeah, you posted the other day.
So you know how I feel about that.
I always know how much you hate that.
Right. So I've always hated that, and it could be because of where I come from. Right. I didn't start off doing poetry. I started off doing theater. And you can't be on stage reading your script.
Right.
So you had to put lines to memory. But I've seen people like KL, like Wise, that can read and they know how to still keep it entertaining. But these people wasn't doing that.
To me, it's like it sounds you're not reading your own poems. It sounds you reading somebody else's.
Exactly, especially when you're not putting no feeling in it. One of them even messed up. How you mess up reading? Anyway,
when he had to go back and put it on the line.
Right, because fucking phone cut off. And so I put up a post. I said, reading from
your phone
is lazy, and you should have your phone taken away.
Yeah, I seen that post.
And when I tell you the people that got in their feelings, now it's one thing, like I seen the people who was responding in defense of it, and it was clearly an opinion for an opinion. But there were people, it was straight personal.
Yeah, because I feel like attacking them because they phone readers.
And mind you, I didn't tag them, I didn't mention them, I didn't say like such and such.
What's the old saying? If the shoe fits,
it walked that motherfucker off.
But
be mindful how you go. Yo, somebody was like, "Oh, get off of your high horse." What? So we're in a competition. I'm wrecking my brain, taking my time to memorize this shit and perform it, and you don't even do the bare minimum. You just get up there and read your shit, and we're supposed to be equal?
I definitely feel like in a competition, reading from a phone shouldn't be allowed.
And
that's like almost like cheating.
And think about the people who pay to go to these poetry shows. Maybe they're going to support their friend, right? And they get there, and motherfuckers is nigga. I'd be like, and this is why I don't fuck with this poetry shit right now. It's like real shit. Real shit.
Somebody just scream out from the back, like you remember in school when you could struggle with a word. It's dumb.
Spit that shit out, man. Alright, so
used to be the worst.
This was some shit that really pissed me off.
A lot of shit pisses you off.
I know. A woman that was working in a hospital in VA. Mm-hmm. She got arrested for breaking the bones of black babies in the NICU. Mm-hmm. This is all January shit, bro. This is all just happened in 2025.
What?
Yes, a white woman.
Oh.
Yes, and she was only breaking the bones of the black babies.
That's fucking insane. That's insane.
No, nigga, that's the world we are about to live in.
No, it's about to get nasty out here.
What?
Nasty work out here for sure.
All right, hold on. Oh yeah, this is some shit. I heard it, and I had to research 3 different times to make sure that it was true. A man turned himself in because he killed his imaginary best friend. To add an extra point to it, they actually charged him.
Wait, what?
If you want to waste our time, we gonna waste time. They charged him.
I would lock him up, but not like to a regular job. He's definitely going to a padded room.
They
put
him through the whole thing, printed him and everything. Yes. Yeah, son. Do you know how high you have to be?
I mean, he's a murderer.
Right, I'm a straight killer. You don't see this blood on my hands?
Straight kill people.
Oh.
You never want to see them again. They never saw them in the first place.
Right. All right. So as we know, Monday was the changing of the guards of America, and your boy Donald Trump was inaugurated. So before that, they had an inauguration party, right? And this inauguration party has drove black people crazy.
Because Snoop performed?
Because Snoop, Soulja Boy, Nelly, and Rick Ross performed. Now, out of all of them, like Soulja Boy, he explained it. And while I was upset,
I don't really need Soulja Boy to explain it.
No, but
like,
while he was
doing nothing else,
he explained it. But while his explanation made sense, I can understand. I was still mad at how ignorant he sounded, because he was like
Soulja Boy.
Yeah, he was like, man,
Drake.
fuck that. I did it because they paid me a bag. Kamala ain't never called me. Obama ain't never called me. Like, he was really going off.
But you know what our souls for a bag.
Right, but he said it was for the bag, so I can respect that.
Yeah, you respect the honesty.
Right, so now Nelly comes with some patriot bullshit. I don't know what Snoop said, because Elon Musk fried him on Twitter. He showed the 2017 Snoop, when Snoop was like, which one of y'all coon ass is gonna go perform? Yes, sir, boss, and I'm gonna cut y'all ass. And he put it right next to him playing at this year's inauguration. And it said, the energy shift is crazy. Elon Musk did that.
E-Boogie?
E-Boogie did that. And then 2 weeks later, his motherfucker, 2 days later, his rocket blew up. His SpaceX rocket.
Elon's?
Yeah, shit blew up all over the skies.
That was sea light.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is
that.
As surprised as I wasn't really, because I saw Snoop do some shit recently, and I was like, yeah, he's losing it. The nigga did a video and he had on all red. Ain't he a Crip? Cuz, right?
Big
LBC, big right?
Crip, cuz.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, so he didn't hang around on white people too much. Yeah. You know, he think he can literally do anything.
It's amazing how these people get to this level when they start to change up. Now, like, not culture supposed to change, but they just become like a completely different person when they get into these different crowds and this different level of money, and they can sit down at the table with different type of people. They just change up completely. That's sad.
It's crazy. I saw a post on Instagram. And this girl, she was talking, and she was saying that most of y'all act like y'all scared of people from the hood. I'm scared of people with money. Mm-hmm. Because the people from the hood, like, they learn to make do with what they got, and they're happy with it. Yeah, you got some niggas that might be doing wrong, but everybody's doing what they got to do to survive.
Right.
While the people with money, once they get their hands on that money, they'll do anything to keep it.
That's a fact.
And I was like, yeah.
No, that's true.
Like, and right. Like, I used to always say, you know, I never wanted to be not, I guess in this day and age, the way prices are, you gotta be rich. But I never wanted to be rich. I just wanted to be well off.
Well, yep.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be famous, but I did want to be noticeable. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be on the train and everybody mobs the train. Right. But it'd be cool to be on the train and be like, oh shit, that's such and say, yo, what up? I could deal with that. You know what I'm saying? As far as money, I don't want to have the type of money where I bump into somebody by accident and now they trying to sue me for fucking assault. You know, because I'm gonna have to take 100,000 and have them, you know, put down. Let's see. Okay. So in the first couple of days of this man being in office, he has created a hellstorm.
Can we address something about him being in office though?
Sure.
Anybody else realize he did his inauguration on MLK Day?
And called it Magna Day.
So you took a day that's supposed to be a holiday for Martin Luther King and everything's supposed to be closed and made sure a federal building was open just so you could do your inauguration.
Yes.
Like I don't know if people really understand that shit.
Because black people were so caught up in being upset with Snoop. It's just like, yo, let me tell you something, bro. And this is why I always say I understand why people don't talk about politics, but we as black people do need to talk about it more. I honestly feel in my heart, if people would have pushed Cornel West the way they pushed Kamala Harris, we would have had the president we wanted and not the best option of two.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Somebody the other day, you know, both his times winning has been versus a female.
Yeah. Because the one time he went up against a dude, he lost very badly.
As much as we don't like Trump, America is not ready
for a female president. Especially, see, this is my thing.
It could have been you running for president to pick you over.
I honestly feel she would have had a better chance of winning if she was active as a vice president.
Yeah.
Bro, she became vice president and just vanished. We didn't see her doing shit. It's just like when Obama was president, you saw Biden doing shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if they was doing stupid ass TikToks running through the White House and shit, but you saw him. This bitch, the only time you saw her was when they got inaugurated and she boogied.
You're right. She probably didn't live in the White House.
She don't even remember the address. Yo, it's wild, bro. But like I said, and because she ran on so much hype, like, you're not pushing the female narrative at a time when women are highly viewed. Mm-hmm. You're doing it at a time where a large percent of women are viewed less than.
Right.
And you go and get the cream of the crop of the less than. Meg Thee Stallion, Sexy Red, Glow, nigga, are you shitting me? And you really expected to win? The only thing you would win is the BET Awards.
Yeah, you're right, because real like upscale women ain't rocking with those names.
And not only that, it made her look less than, because it's like, oh, this is the type of shit you want to be around and represent my country.
It also seems like a plot, like a ploy. Like, look at me, I'm with the hood, like that. I'm saying, like
right, like
you weren't really like.
Hell no.
Really with them, you just wanted them to look like that, so you want the black women to be like, oh, she loves her.
And then what I didn't like, and you know, like, you know that we as black men, we're blamed for every fucking thing.
Absolutely.
But they really tried to push it that she lost because of us.
We ain't vote.
And 76% of black men voted for this heifer. Yeah. And the other 24 probably couldn't vote or were Republican.
Right.
So you got damn near every nigga's vote.
Nah, it
wasn't us, bro. And they don't want to put the blame on where it was, because then that means they can't go get their hair done. That's how I said it, God damn it. All right. So in him becoming president, he has signed what do you call them? Executive orders. Mm-hmm. Right? So he's signed a couple of them. So, all right, one, it hasn't, like, it's out there, but we don't know if it's true or not. But he's supposed to be changing child support.
Yes.
In the aspect that if you receive child support, you cannot file for a tax return, but the person who is paying the child support could.
Yep.
I have mixed emotions about it because while I understand where it helps, in most cases, the father to survive a little bit, because anybody knows anything about child support know that they try to bleed you dry. Every time that woman go back and say, I need more money, they will give her more of your money, even if all she's doing is getting bundles. You know. But they can't find like actual footage of him saying it or an actual tweet of anything. So
where's it coming from?
Exactly. Probably AI or Elon Musk. He has signed an executive order acknowledging only 2 genders, male and female. And that's what I'm saying. Like some of the things if you look at the world with realistic eyes, some of the things you can go, yeah. You know, and some of you like, all right, now that was a little too much dip on the chip. TikTok was gone for a hot minute, maybe about 20 seconds. And
hilarious. And
the world lost their fucking mind. Hilarious. People was crying.
Crazy.
I saw a video of somebody's like, I've been on TikTok for 5 years.
Yeah. That was really crazy.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was their money.
And came right back.
But now the funniest thing was, here's the funniest shit. Did you know that if you had it on your phone and you uninstalled it, you can't install it? You can't get it back. You can't get it back.
So that's why that's what they're selling the iPhones
with it on there.
Yeah. So you have you get a number though? How much they're selling them for?
No.
So if you have an iPhone that had TikTok already on it, people are paying $10,000 for it.
Wow. Because they're gonna make it back in about 2 months.
That's crazy.
But you know what's funny to me? This is what I found funny. Like, I watch a lot of influencers and social media personalities via YouTube. And when they get kicked off of TikTok, right? Oh, because I wasn't making that much money on it, right? But when we found out it was coming to an end, these same people were like, no. Yo. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm old enough to remember life before the internet.
Right.
Or because I got my start with shit like MySpace and shit that's not around anymore. But I wasn't that invested in TikTok being off.
I wasn't either. I was like, it's okay, like it is. I'm not.
And I think also because I'm not on there much now. Instagram, if they do that with Instagram, I might lose my fucking mind. You know, I might be outside trying to find a cigarette. But what was funny was it never went down on smart TVs.
Really?
Yeah, I got it on my TV. You know, I'm not logged in or nothing, but I just put it on because, you know, sometimes you see. And 7, sometimes she needs a different, you know, visual stimulation. So, but yeah, I went to it, you know, just to see, because I went to it on my phone and I got the message. So I went to it on the TV and the shit was working.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was your TV made in China?
Probably.
That's probably what it was.
It's a TCL. I don't know. Some shit. I don't know. My wife bought it. You know. All right. So, did you see the beef with Cam and Mace?
I'm not gonna lie. I really haven't.
Okay.
I haven't like looked into it yet.
Okay. So Jimmy was on an interview, and he basically said like he was the foundation for Dipset. Right? And the person brought up because Cameron recently did a sit down with 50. In which they talked about their beefs, and Cameron brought up how 50 had Jewels and Jimmy come out on stage with him. Like, I had forgot all about that, but I remember that shit when he was talking about it. So he was like, yeah, I did a lot for them niggas, both of them niggas. So Cameron got on his show with Mace, and they really, if it was a fight, they beat the shit out of Jimmy. Yo, they called him a fan. This, that, and the third.
I did see that part. It was like, Mace, he was a fan first.
Right. Mace found every clip where he said that Mace taught me how to rap, put them all together and put it up on the internet. Like, they really, yo, I threw in the towel for him. Like, yo, like it was crazy, son. They was like, you wasn't even from Harlem. I don't know what that means. But like, yeah.
So I guess I haven't really watched it, got into it, but I did see it. Now I feel the same way. So my guy Graf was doing an interview the other day, and he spoke about it. I feel the same way he feel. He was just like, he hates it. Like, y'all was boys. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the situation is, no matter what happened, y'all was boys. Y'all was damn near family. And I feel like one thing that separates men and women to me is that when men get into arguments, we still keep shit within. Like, I ain't gonna air your stuff out, you ain't gonna air my stuff out. That's kind of a female trait to me. Like, females do that.
Right.
Females get to argue with their friends, talk to her, this bitch don't change her drawers, and I loaned her panties.
She trying to act all cute, and she still got my coat.
Right. Like, men don't do that. So for y'all to sit here and do this now, to me, is a little crazy. Like, I ain't really.
You know what I honestly felt? Like, my perception, and it's nothing personal, it's just 90% of the Harlem people that I've come in contact with. Right? Come in contact with some cool Harlem people, but for the most part, they been clowns. So it was clown behavior, and I say it was clown behavior not because of the back and forward, but because both of y'all niggas is over 50.
That part.
Like, y'all too old for this shit. I'm looking at Jimmy putting on all this jewelry. I'm like, your neck don't hurt, nigga? Like, I get up too fast and my motherfucking knee pop. Like, come on. Like, y'all too old for this shit. Y'all should be focused on other shit. It shouldn't have never got here. It should have never got here.
Me and my boy have an argument. We might not even speak to each other again, but I'm still not airing you out.
I'm not going to jump on nothing to be like, yeah, fuck that nigga. I told him I'm not going to do that.
I don't use my mans. Like, that's crazy.
Jimmy Butler has been losing his mind. He is not feeling the heat of Miami no more. He wants out.
So here's the thing with Jimmy Butler, right?
Go.
First of all, you've pulled this numerous times.
Butler?
Yeah, that's the number one problem. Like,
in Miami?
No, like in different teams.
Okay.
Like, he did it in Minnesota.
Okay.
Did it in Philly. Now you're doing it again in Miami. So now it's starting to just go, it's you.
Right.
So the other thing too is, like, you're doing this now at a point in your career where you're on the decline.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You do this 3-4 years ago, everybody's like, yo, what you want? I'll give you Jimmy Butler. I'll give you whatever, Jimmy. Now teams are like, yeah, we good.
Right.
So now Pat Riley's gonna fuck you over.
You think his career is over?
I don't think it's over, but I think Pat Riley old school.
Okay.
Pat Riley a dick, and he petty.
Right.
He gonna send Jimmy to the fucking
to the G League.
He gonna send him somewhere where he do not want to go.
That nigga gonna be playing ball in Siberia.
Yeah, what they say, you can play ball in Pelican Bay. Like, this is not gonna go well for you.
Right.
Then you get suspended, and not only that, you start to look like a problem. And now, before you might have been a pro, because Jimmy Butler's always been that type of player who he's going to do what he wants, he's going to say what he wants. But it was like, but you're going out here and you're giving me 25, and you're stopping the other guy.
Right.
Now you're doing this and you're giving me 12.
Big difference.
That
nigga got past you and it was the ref.
Right. So now it's always, you gotta look at, are you worth the problem? Are you worth the trouble anymore?
Right. Is the value still
you're
there?
not worth the trouble anymore.
Right.
So you're still be in trouble.
So do you think that's why people still put up with Westbrook?
I think with Westbrook, people just, it's almost like people want to throw him a. See, the difference between Westbrook and Jimmy Butler is Westbrook is actually a great teammate.
Okay.
Like, Westbrook, his game sometimes be looking bad.
Right.
But as a person, he's great.
Right. He'll punch somebody in the face for you.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Like, first in the team, Westbrook will fight for you.
Right.
That nigga got traded this morning. He, where's my means? Nigga's like, bro, I just met you out, but fuck it, we out. Nigga, we out.
Right.
Like, that's how he is. So it's like, again, you can't be a bad person and an average player. Like, you got to be a great player and be an asshole. Like,
so, in your opinion, why do you think? Because I said this the other day. How the fuck is Draymond Green still getting away with all the shit he do? Like, how? He's clearly old.
Yeah.
He's clearly on the decline.
But he's still important to the team.
Why?
Because so the stuff Draymond Green, he can still do at an older age.
What, choke people out?
Absolutely.
Kick people in the balls?
Absolutely.
We don't need that.
So he played defense, and the offense ran through him. He can still do that. Like, his decline is not like somebody else's decline. He can still do what he does on the team. Why Draymond gets away with so much stuff? I'm a little confused at myself. Some of the things, because I'm a Draymond fan.
Okay.
So some of the stuff he used to do, I'm like, it ain't that bad. They start to go, all right, this motherfucker is bugging out. Like, some of the shit he doing cool. Like when he choked Rudy Gobert, I was fine with that.
You know why I was fine with it? Because I've hated Rudy Gobert ever since.
A lot of people hate Rudy Gobert.
Ever since he brought COVID into the NBA and everyone had to go in the bubble. Yeah, with that stupid shit.
When he punched Jordan Poole in the face, I still understand. I understand why he punched Jordan Poole in the face.
I laughed at it because the way that boy body dropped was like somebody cut the power off. Oh shit!
Cut the CV off.
Right.
Oh yeah, Draymond. I don't know. He might just be like one of the players that you're like, we're just gonna deal with it until he retires. We're not gonna really try to change him.
Right.
I don't know, man.
You think they just that ignore him until he go away? Shit. You think that's what they doing?
Yeah, I think that's
like one day they feel like you can go. You know what? I don't want to do this no more. And they like, thank you. They gonna be happy.
I also feel like too, it's like Steph hanging on to Golden State, even though they be ass sometimes. I feel like they like, we got rid of Clay. He let that slide. Right. We get a Draymond.
He out.
He out. He out. Like
the Knicks could use him. Could you imagine him and Brunson?
Who? Steph and Brunson?
Yeah.
Nah, that wouldn't work out.
Why?
But first of all, neither one to play defense.
Oh shit.
Second of all,
Curry play defense.
He's just little. So my thing with Steph is like he doesn't not try to play defense. He's just not a good defender.
Okay.
Like he's little. I've heard people get on him like he don't play defense. No, he just can't.
Because he's little.
Right, and so is Brunson.
Yeah.
Brunson don't play defense either.
Brunson look like my barber. Swear to God. All right.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler's fucked.
Yeah. I think it's time to let him go.
He just got suspended again.
Yeah, for two games.
Yeah, missed a team flight.
Yeah.
At this point, they're going to tell him to stay home at some point.
No. Well, one of the reports I heard was that's possibly what happened.
Yeah.
Because it was like he likes to travel by himself or without the team, and they probably was like, nah, you could just chill.
I think also what it is too. One thing that has been Jimmy Butler's issue is that when he's not the man, he starts to feel away. So now they're letting Tyler Hero be the man.
Okay,
it's working, and because you've been out, Tyler Hero been hooping. Right. So now you look, I don't be here no more. I'm not the man. Like no, you decline to hear a young boy, hear a young pup.
Damn. Oh, good luck, Jimmy. I hope you get it together. Don't come to New York teams though, please.
Nah, don't come over here.
We have enough problems.
We need you over here.
He
don't like Cat anyway. He's not coming over here.
Right.
He hates Cat.
Oh, okay. Let's keep Cat then. Have you seen what's going on with Wendy Williams?
Nope.
All right. So the other day I'm on YouTube, and by the way, make sure y'all follow S.STREET Media on YouTube. It's a great way to catch our show on the replay. That was smooth, wasn't it? You heard the voice and everything.
Back for smooth we did just now.
Right, yeah, you seen that, right? Yeah.
Her S.STREET Media.
She did an interview on Hot 97. It was a call-in interview. So basically what's happening is that Wendy Williams is locked away because of the issue she was going through when she was drinking and stuff, and they said that she had frontal lobe dementia. They gave her someone to be in charge of her money, long and short. And this person has put her away in a glorified nursing home. She doesn't have access to a phone that receives calls. No, you can
call her, but she can't call you.
Right, you can call her, but she can't call you. She can't even go to the store on her own to buy a brush. She wanted to go down and see her father for his 92nd birthday. And they told her, we don't know. she is basically a prisoner in this shit. And I've never been a Wendy Williams fan.
Nope.
Never. From all of the shit she has talked
Wendy
about.
She's the media queen.
Right. So a lot of people in media, they feel like
Makes sense.
She's the owner of the echelon.
right. She's royalty when it comes to this shit.
Right.
But I was the nigga that used to sit on the radio and listen to her talk about Aaron Hall and Tupac, and I remember when Tupac died, she said some real greasy shit, and Tretch was like, "Bitch, I'm gonna see you," and I was like, "I'm gonna look forward with you, bro."
You jumping this.
And even when she transcended to TV, like, I was always glad to see her success, but it was just at the hands of how she got there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As being the queen of gossip. You know what I mean? That means you just kept shit brewing. You know what I'm saying? She probably did know about all the shit that Diddy was doing. Why the fuck you ain't say nothing sooner? But as a human being, the way, yeah. Yeah, that's right. She did get. She started because she said that Diddy was the gay rapper. She did say that. That's right. And they took her ass off radio. That's how she ended up. I think she was on BLS. No, she was on 98, and that's how she ended on 105 or some shit like that. But yeah, but as a human, to hear that she's going through that type of shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And the wilder thing about it is that she sounded perfectly fine. Like she was talking about what she had on, and all of the things that how she went to her son's graduation. Like she didn't sound like Joe Biden. If it make any sense, because if you listen to Joe Biden, he'd be like, the fires in California are like cute little puppies that come. He do that type of shit. Like she was very coherent in what she was saying. So they did an update because supposedly the person that's keeping her in this bullshit is the same person that's suing A&E because she did a documentary, and they were saying like, yo, she wasn't ready to do the documentary. But A&E's like, whoa, you signed all the paperwork and said she was good to go, so we did it. You know what I mean? So they're trying to get her up and out of there. So that's the first step. They're working on that now, so that they can get another lawyer to look at what's going on, because it's wrong.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And the people who are doing it, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, they are draining her bank account.
Oh, absolutely.
You know that absolutely. Shit. She probably got $9 left until the new season of her show come back on. I hope and pray that it gets fixed. I believe it's going to, because of the outlet she went to. She went to Charlemagne. She went to TMZ.
Oh yeah.
And she went to Jason Lee.
Yeah, something's gonna happen. I said they're gonna have her ass on Jamaica in about a month. And she's like, all she wants to do is move to Florida. That's all. That's all she want to do. She just want to take her shit, go to Florida. They sold her house. They sold her cat. And she was like, I wanted my cat. I didn't care about the house, but I wanted my cat. Like, she knows that they're fucking her over, but she can't say too much because, she's scared. Like she was saying, they may take my phone away after I do this interview. That's crazy to have to live like that. Absolutely.
When you used to be the person that could tell people, darling, go get me a water. You know what I mean? It was fucked up. But, I think it's going to get better now.
Let's pray for Wendy.
Yeah, pray for Wendy. Now, this is something that I think this is going to fuck around and end the show, because I think it's going to lead a couple of different routes. It was a story that I saw. A man got put out of his house because he paid his ex-girlfriend's light bill. Now, before, the ex-girlfriend is the mother of his 2 children.
That live with him.
That lives with her.
They live with the mom.
So the question is, was he wrong And did he deserve to get put out?
No and no.
Why?
At the end of the day, if your kids live there, you don't have to pay the bills. But if you can and it's needed, then yeah, you want your kids in the dark. What was his other option besides paying the light bill? Have them come stay there?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I mean, yeah, but who's to say the kids want to go live there? Who's to say the chick who put him out wants his kids there? I mean, you can't just say, "Oh, come live with me," when it's just a light bill. Like, she ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she not fucked up future wise. She just say pay her light bill this month. That's not like taking the kids from her is not the answer.
But they can't see nothing.
It's fear for a time being.
They gotta do everything for the sun go down. You know, if they're in New York, that means everything gotta be done by 4 o'clock right now.
How much was the light bill?
That's another thing. Like, how long did you pay the bill? No, my thing was when I heard it, I understood her anger as far as you taking care of the next bitch, your ex bitch, why she can't. But I think that she took it to the extreme and throwing him out.
But see, that's the thing. It's not just your ex bitch. It's your kid's house.
No, I'm saying that's what she thought of it. Because she doesn't have to respect that on any level. She really doesn't. She don't owe it any loyalty. She don't owe it any respect.
I feel like any woman who's not going to respect the fact that every now and then I might do something for my child's mother because my child lives in her house, I can't be with you.
Nigga, paying a light bill though?
Yeah, you paying? Do you pay? He's saying light bill every month?
I don't know.
No, you paid it one time. Like, she came to her kid's father with a issue that involved his kids.
Man, what if he found out because the kids told him? Like, he went to go pick him up and Shorty had on an orange sock and a gray sock. And he's like, why you ain't got on the same sock? I don't know. I had to get dressed in the dark.
Even worse, I'm definitely gonna pay the bill because now she don't want to tell you.
We ain't got no TV. I couldn't play my PlayStation. Daddy, the Switch not even working.
I'm paying the light bill.
You paying the light bill?
Now, I'm not gonna keep paying the light bill.
Right.
It's not gonna become one of my monthly bills. But if it needed one time, yeah, I'm gonna pay it.
All right. So let me ask you this then: if you're gonna pay it, right? Okay. Are you gonna tell your woman?
Absolutely.
Or you gonna tell her before or after you pay it?
Before.
So you're gonna tell her, like, listen, such and such is in the dark. I gotta pay that bill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And any grown adult woman would understand the situation and be like, okay,
because of your kids.
Yeah, that's all. It's like I said, if it was no kids involved,
right?
Oh, totally understand the anger and totally understand it. But his kids live there. That's like if his baby mother hit him up and say, "Listen, we ain't got no food over here." You would just be like, can't go against my wife to feed my kids. Can't do that.
I don't hear the stomach growls over here.
Like, or send them over here. I'll feed them and send them back to you. Like, no, you just sitting. Nah, that's horrible. I'm sorry. She's whack as hell for doing that. That's worse than the one who they was at the airport. He was going to see his daughter, and they had like 5 minutes to catch a flight, and she wanted to go to Starbucks.
What?
He left her ass right there at the airport, got on his flight to go see his daughter.
Wow. So it wasn't her daughter? No,
it was his daughter. They was going to see his daughter.
Wow.
She insisted she had to go to Starbucks. He's like, all right, go ahead, get your latte.
See, but and you know what is crazy is because those type of things is why I used to feel like if I had kids, right, and for whatever reason I'm no longer with the mother and I have to take them, I'm not getting serious with nobody until they're grown.
Right.
Because it's too much, like too many things. Like, okay, if let's say like one of the stories that I hear constantly is about the woman who found met a man, and he was the man of the dreams, and then you find out years later that he was molesting the daughter. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's no way you could ever, like, in your mind, hearing that your child was molested, that shit is gonna scar you just as much as that child.
Absolutely, because you're gonna feel like you failed them, like you couldn't protect them from it, and like it's somewhere your fault.
Right, especially the ones who try not to believe it because the signs wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And like on the flip side, like what guys go through a lot of times, what I've heard about is making sure that they have to do everything for all kids. Mm-hmm. Like they have their own child, say with another woman, but if I buy my son a PS5, yes. I gotta buy your son a PS5.
Yes, that happens a lot.
You know what I'm saying? And that type of shit, like, I'm not dealing with that. You know what I mean?
You know, I think the deeper issue is, like, stories like the one you just said and situations is that I don't think women look as a father, like, to really be a father. That's what I'm saying. So it's like we have the, you know, the stupid narrative that most dads are not real dads. They don't be that involved. So when they meet a man that is involved in his kids' lives and he's going to kill himself and do whatever he has to do for his children, I think a lot of women can't handle that. Because they're not expecting that or they're not used to that. So it's like, wait, what you mean you gotta send your baby mother some money? They're not used to dudes doing that. What you mean you gotta have your kid every other weekend? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a female tell me one time, way a long time ago, when I first like left my daughter's mom, whatever, and I was talking to this chick. She was kind of young, and she said, I'm not gonna be in competition with your daughter. Who the fuck said it was a competition?
There is no competition.
Because a competition would mean you would have a chance to win.
Nah, my thing is y'all not even running the same race.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I really think women are not used to men that put their children first. And that's what he did. He put his children first in that story. Like, I'm not worried about her. I'm worried my kids got to see. So women are not used to that. So it's like when that happens, it's like, yeah, what you doing? I'm being a fucking father. Like, if you can't respect that about me, then you can't be with me.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm glad my kids are. Well, I got 3 that are damn near grown. I got 2 that's growing. Like, if me and their mom split right now, and let's just say I had to take 7, who's 2? I'm just not dating.
Yeah, you can't trust everybody right now.
I'm just not dating. I'm just getting head on the weekend. That's it. I'm not dating.
And that's men and women. You can't trust men around your, you know, around your kids. You can't trust women do fucked up shit to kids too.
Right. Like, it was a story. This woman, she set the baby on fire while the father was at work. He's calling like, is everything? Yeah, everything's good. Da da da. He don't know shit. He gets home, the cops lock him up too. He like, I didn't know shit. I was at work.
I just saw a story. This dude did 25 years in jail because he killed his wife and the kids. Got out, met a woman, ended up killing her
and her kids. This world is bugging, and your boy Trump ain't making it no better. That's real talk, real smack. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta say this because it would not be me if I didn't. Y'all better start punching these Karens in the fucking mouth. No, seriously, because like they were bad before Trump became president.
Oh, they got yeah.
And now, because of their perception of who the president is, see, for some reason, these people think the president is the most powerful motherfucker in the world and don't understand.
Really just a pawn.
Nigga, he's the manager at Popeyes.
That's a fact, though.
There's so much shit that he cannot do without the permission of others.
Yeah, that's why a lot of stuff that he's saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Like, it don't work like that.
No, but it works. It works for him. Why? Because these people are dumb enough. They're not doing no research on it. Like, other night I took a cab home, right? And the cab driver asked me, he said, so what do you think is going to happen with this country now? I said, well, we got some time. Because they got to get rid of the migrants first.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But once they're done with the migrants, who do you think they're going to fuck with? Then I remember, wait a minute, we still have a little while longer because then it's the whole gender shit. He got to deal with that first.
Yeah, he's shutting that shit down.
Huh?
He's shutting that shit down.
But it's funny because in everything he's shutting down, right? This was something else I said. The majority of this shit, it don't fuck with us. Mm-hmm. The tax shit fuck with us. Because tax time is our Christmas. So that fucks with us. But most of this shit.
I tell you can tell people get their taxes, boy. They don't give a fuck about the price.
You catch a motherfucker, that nigga damn near walk to work every day, get his tax return, he taking a cab.
Yo.
Jumping out with a Starbucks coffee. All right, now, how y'all feeling today?
I always laugh at tax time,
nigga, but I ain't gonna lie though, I miss it.
But see, here's the thing with tax time, right? I don't judge people who spend your tax money however you want to spend your tax money. It's yours. Don't act like you do this shit all year, though. That's the shit that bothers me.
Right, nigga, you get 2 weeks.
Right, fam, I'ma see you in April, bro. You not be moving like this in April, bro. Stop. Like, it's back to ramen noodles.
Right.
Like, niggas can't shop like me. You can't shop like you and stop. Like, that's the bit that irritates me. Like, my nigga said I'm surrounded there by bums.
I always say, like, I miss tax returns. Listen, because I haven't. Like,
never say I don't look forward. I mean, I don't do it, but I would never say like I don't look forward to them.
No, I miss those 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie.
You up?
You know what I'm saying? Them 2 weeks is look, nigga. Oh, hey, go in the drawer, grab 100. You know what I mean? Like, yo. But you realize when it gets down because you get the first check. That's the rapid refund shit, and then you get your other one in the mail. You know what I'm saying? But when you get down to that last, say, $600. Reality starts setting back in. Like you saw, nigga, I ain't got no money for a cab.
But yo, remember that? Remember you got that call though? Remember you got that your check is here call from whatever tax place you be? Hello? Hey, Mr. Williams. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, just want to let you know your check is here. All right.
Right.
All right.
Yo.
Whatever you was about to do for the day. Listen. I'm gonna be down in like 5 minutes, man. Just hold my shit.
Listen, one of my biggest heartbreaks came during tax time.
You ordered it.
No, listen. So I was working in Brownsville, East New York. Brownsville in East New York. It was called the Greater Brownsville Youth Council. Right? I used to do theater, educating people. They were supposed to be taking my child support out. This bitch was taking the child support out, but she was using it to pay the job's light bill, shit like that. So they was never sending the money in. I didn't know. I wasn't getting no notices or nothing because everything was going there. Fill out my tax return. Now, normally, if they say it's due on, let's say they say it's due on the 10th. Nigga, I get that shit like the 7th. They say it was due on the 10th. Nigga, it's the 12th. Ain't nobody called me yet. Fuck. I go down there. See the line of people filing. I'm laughing at the suckers. Y'all should have got here last week. It was nobody here. Get up to the desk. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm here to pick up my return. She told me to write your name, social down. So I wrote it. She punched the shit in the computer. She looked at me and said, did we call you? Nigga, my heart started racing. I said, no, but they told me it would be ready on the 10th. So hold on a second. She went in the back. She came back out. She said, who filed it? So now I'm nervous. Did some crooked nigga do my shit?
Yeah, you know they ask you so many questions saying right.
So I told her the name. This bitch went further in the back, like around
further in the back?
Right, like around the corner, bro. Yo, she comes back, she punches a number in and gives me the phone. Said hello. It was voice activated. It started. The opening sentence was, reason why your tax return has been held. Number 1, child support. I just hung the phone up.
Yep, that's me.
I call home. I said, babe, did I get an email? She said, yeah, you got something from the IRS.
Yo, isn't it funny how you always get the letter after the bullshit?
Son, my heart just, like, it just fell out. I said, open it and tell me what it say. All she said was, damn, daddy. Yo.
Damn, Daniel.
I came home. Nobody said nothing to me.
Nigga walking.
Nigga, I just jumped in the bed, bro. I slept for 2 days. Yo, we took about, it was almost $6,000 just.
Go.
And this is at a time when car fare was, the bus and the train was 75 cents. Nigga, it didn't cost much to live in New York.
6,000 would have held you down for a nice, pretty long time. 6,000 would have stretched
6,000
out.
6,000 would have been at least a month.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, man.
The time I got audited, did my taxes or whatever. I'm waiting for my check. I think my check was like 2,900 or something like that. Waiting. Same thing, they tell you the day's going to be here by so-and-so. I get the call. Mr. Williams, hey, what's up, man? You act like you don't know who it is.
Right.
He was, oh, yeah, it's a tax. Gonna be yada, yada. All right, man. We got your check. Hold on. Niggas is up. Yeah, you got my check. Okay, yeah. Just before you come down here, though.
Ooh.
I know it was supposed to be between 900.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was about what it's supposed to be. It's about $900.
What the fuck? What happened?
I got audited. The person who did my taxes did some shit, put some wrong shit.
Oh my
got audited.
God.
I'm like, yeah, I know they told me ahead of time before I got down, so I would get down there and spaz out.
Right, because he'd be like, hold up, somebody stole my shit. Yo.
All plans is gone.
Yo,
all plans gotta get changed.
But you know what's some funny shit that I've ever, like the funniest shit I've ever seen regarding tax time? You ever notice how many friendships and relationships die because of tax time? Like, let me claim your kids, and it's always the numbers don't match. Somebody think their money got stolen, or they borrow some money. I'm gonna give it back as soon as I get my tax return, but the tax return don't never show up. Like,
or you try to claim somebody's kids, and that kid already been claimed.
Right.
Hey, call your baby father. Call your baby father. Some shit ain't right.
Get that nigga on the phone now.
That's how they felt. They baby father was claiming their kid for the last 5 years.
Yo. Wow.
Oh, yeah, you got people that claim people without telling people.
See, that's what
people be claiming people just for the kid. They put the same person that had last shit. Just put the same kid that had last shit. She ain't gonna claim no taxes.
Same info. Yo.
They tell the person nothing. Hey man, I'm letting you borrow $100.
Here, this is for you because I know you could use it.
No, you've been struggling out here.
Right. I know shit is dark.
You got $2,000 for their kid.
Yo, I remember somebody tried that shit with my mother. They was like, yeah, let me claim your kids. I'll give you $300.
Fuck out of here.
They ain't know my mother knew the rates. My mother was like, you get X amount, so I would need such and such.
Right.
Like, yeah. But yeah, so this is it. This was cool.
First one in 20.
First one back. This was cool.
Second one back.
I'm gonna look and see, but it's either first or second one back. Oh, you know what? You are right. This is the second one. Yes, you are right. Okay. It's just been so long.
It's been 2 weeks. We've been gone for 2 weeks.
It should feel like crack.
It does.
I get addicted to it. Hopefully y'all are getting addicted to it. So real quick before we get up out of here, February 8th, Truth and Jokes, the Black Love Edition, is going down at Indigo Restaurant and Lounge, 1114 Fulton Street. Comedy and poetry surrounding black love, not just relationship black love, but love of everything black. I figured it'd be something to do. It's February, which is Black History Month. It is. Valentine's Day is around that day. I don't like doing gimmicky shows because it brings out the gimmicky performers. The lineup is crazy. We got some dope poets, some dope comedians, hosted by yours truly. And it's on a Saturday. That's what I'm happy about.
That's definitely good.
You know, I'm definitely happy.
Weekday stars, man.
Right. It's a weekend show. I I don't have to hear, oh, I got to get up tomorrow.
Work,
nigga, it's Sunday. You ain't got nothing to do. Also, shout out the New York Crusaders football team. I'm the O-line coach over there. We're going to have some fun this year, but if there's any O-line looking to play ball, we have something we're doing for the O-line at the end of the season. It's called the O-Lineman of the Year.
Nice.
$500 reward. But it requires you coming to practice as well as playing.
Okay.
Right. So that's pretty much it. You got anything coming up?
No.
All right, so you can catch him at the local McDonald's getting some nuggets, which is actually a tube of tartar sauce.
God,
yeah, all right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Reallionaires Podcast. Slimothy, the announcer, the real. Shout out to my bro MJB.
Miss you, bro.
And to the family. Love y'all. We see y'all soon. See y'all next week. Yeah, that's it.
We're on the couch today.
Right, we was on the couch.